Hello guys, today we're gonna solve a problem on logarithm, but this problem we have only one logarithm. That's the natural logarithm. Remember, the natural logarithm, the base is e. Okay, it's like log base e of 3x here. So the idea here, we're gonna try to isolate the natural logarithm with one side so that we can have constant with the other side. That's the goal. That's the first step. We're gonna try to isolate the natural logarithm with one side. What we're gonna do first, we're gonna have minus 4 on both sides, right? I have minus 4 on both sides here. Minus 7. So I have minus 7 here. That give me minus 22. Okay, and I only have here minus 8. I have here is the natural logarithm of 3x. Okay, remember the first step, we want to isolate to have, in order to have only just a logarithm on side. So I have to get rid of the minus 8. How to get rid of this minus 8? So I'm going to divide by both sides by minus 8, right? So let's divide both sides by minus 8. So I'm going to divide both sides by minus 8. I divide both sides by minus 8. Okay, now what I have a 22 over 8 equal 22 over 8. So minus minus, that give me plus, and I have like log 3x. Okay, now it's good, since here I have here the natural log in one side. Okay, the natural log on one side. Okay, I can write this the same way, so I can write it like that. I can say the same thing, I say log 3x equal 28. That's the same thing. I didn't change anything. I just that's the same thing, because I didn't change. I just put this on the other side. I just flip them. Okay, so now what I have to do, I can use a formula. Let me go to another sheet, since I don't have any more space here. I'm gonna copy this and go to another sheet. Okay, let's go to another sheet. Let me move here. Let me paste this here. Okay, I'm gonna paste this here. 1 second. Since I need it down, since I'm gonna use the space down there, so I just move this up in order to use the space I got down there. Okay, now what I can do, I can use this formula that say, there's a formula that said if I have a, which is a base a to the power of log base a, log base a a to the power of log base a of x equal x. I can use this formula in order to erase this. So remember one thing, when I have ln, the natural logarithm is like log base e. This is log base e. The base is e. E is a number. This number is 2.718281. Okay, the natural log is log base e. So what I'm gonna do here, since the base here is e, so this formula told me when I have a to the power of log base a of x equal x. The idea, I just want to get rid of this logarithm. So I'm gonna use the base, which is e. I'm gonna raise e to this power, and I'm gonna raise e to this power. Since those two values, they are equal, so I can use e like a base. I use my base, which is e, and e raised to the power of log n, the natural log n of 3x. Log n of 3x, right? So I just raise the first side. I just raise e to the power of the first side, and I'm gonna raise e to the power of the second side, right? Since they are equal, we say they are equal here, so I can raise e to this power. So now what I'm gonna do now, I can say according to this formula, when I have a log base a of x equal x, since we know the log is the base is e here, ln will say the base is e, so I can say this is equal to x. This is equal to x. I can say 3x equal e to the power of 22 over 8, excuse me, 22 over 8. Okay, and then finally I can say x equal a to the power of 22 over 8 and divided by 3. That's the final result. Remember, that's the final result. But if you want this in a decimal value, what you're gonna do, you're just gonna take e equal e. It's approximately, it's a number, approximately 2.7182. Okay, that's the approximate value of e. You're just gonna replace e by this value. You use your calculator, you raise it to the power of 22 over 8. That's gonna give you a value, and you're gonna have the decimal value. But our final value is e to the power of e raised to the power of 22 over 8 divided by 3. That's the final result to resolve these equations. So remember what we had. We had these equations, and we managed to isolate the natural logarithm. So we have natural logarithm on side. Since we have natural logarithm on side, we use this formula. This formula is very interesting. Since this formula says if I have a base raised to log this base of a value that's equal the same value. That's why I use the base e raised to this log. Since I know the natural logarithm, the base is e, so I use e raised to natural logarithm of 3x, so we have 3x. Okay, so most of the logarithm problem, what we're trying to do, we're trying to isolate in order to have logarithm in one side, and then we may use this formula. Okay, and then we're done. So I hope this was helpful, and see you for my next video. Well, we will try to resolve other problem. I want logarithm.